I would have stitched with you on this video, but you turned off stitching, so I can't help you. But this kind of thing. Take a look at these connections on this what likely 2-aught cable, or on this likely 2-gauge cable. This is horrible, right? And people wonder why they have problems. In this video, he's moving this connection back and forth like this, and what he's seeing is that it's arcing and all kinds of stuff. Guys, if you want to make your own cables, God bless you. There's no problem with that. Go and get yourself at least a 16-ton hydraulic crimper. Don't be soldering your connections on, and don't be using connections like this, because this design is not awesome. And people, I've been using it for years. Fine, it's not as good as a crimped-on connection. If you get a crimp-on 16-ton connection, you will just not have a problem. Whatever you do, please also don't solder the connections, because just like you see here, where the strands start breaking and causing all kinds of problems, this is the same kind of thing that happens when you solder your lugs on. You work hard in the metal. So if you've got a truck and you need custom cables made, we got you. FICMRepair.com, we can make you custom cables for whatever your application are. We just need rotations and lengths, and we'll custom fab it for you. It's no big deal. We do that in house. And if you've got a Power Stroke or a Cummins or a Duramax, a newer one, we probably already got a cable kit built. We know what those measurements are, and that way you just don't have a problem, and if you take a look at our cables, yeah, sure, we use lugs that are already on there, and it's all covered with heat shrink tubing, so it looks all beautiful. It's double walled adhesive back heat shrink tubing at that. None of this copper clad aluminum garbage. It's all incredibly finely stranded wire, so it's like angel hair, super flexible as a result. They're certainly pretty, but we also go ahead and put a nylon sleeve over the top of it for some extra abrasion resistance and just the pretty factor, and you'll never have the type of problem that this gentleman had. He was showing up in his videos. If you do need a plethora of connections like in that video, and you want something that's going to go ahead and hold on with you can put your lugs on this using a standard cable with a lug on it. Consider this kind of battery terminal set. If you don't have that many, and you just want to go ahead and use standard military terminals, you can certainly go this route as well. All the stuff is available on FICMRepair.com, and that way, this is a zinc alloy, so it's more conductive than just straight up lead. It's just better. And if you don't want to pay us to make a kit for you, you want to make it yourself, you can buy this kit for the bigger stuff, or you can buy this kit for the smaller stuff. Listen, the goal is never to sell you stuff. It's just to tell you stuff and say, hey man, you've got these things as options. And then when you put it all together again and ready to rock and roll, you want to use this stuff. This is an electrically conductive grease. Don't be using dielectric. Don't be using that little spray stuff you buy at the auto parts store. You want to use an electrically conductive grease that will inhibit the possibility of corrosion and all this kind of stuff. This stuff is truly awesome. But don't let what happened to the original poster here and that truck happen to you. Make some solid cables, or let us make them for you, whatever you want, and go from there with fewer problems in life. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together.